Why internship is important? Internship is important because when you're coming on to the hotel, you learn the whole operations of the hotel, how it runs, where how much it takes time. You do a mock-up thing and all, but physically when you're doing it, you understand how many rooms can be made in a day by one person. There are a lot of things which comes into the picture.
How do you keep your team motivated?
All the employees in terms of guest satisfaction, if they get some reviews and all. I personally have one-on-one meeting randomly with the staff to understand about them. What does the employee want? Food, good clean lockers and uniform. You need to focus on these three things and I'm sure they will be motivated.
कि सर वर्किंग आवर्स का क्या कर रहे हैं हमारे मैनेजर्स?
There's a challenge that we have long working as an all in hotel industry, but as IHG as a brand, we have started implementing 8 weekly offs. Hotel industry used to have 4 or 6. We have 8 weekly offs for the staff.
Okay.
And for the manager level also.
लड़के हैं जो भी हॉस्पिटैलिटी में लाइक स्पेशली फॉर द फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर, उनको हमारी इंडस्ट्री ना बहुत ग्लैमरस लगती है. लाइक वी ऑल सूटेड बूटेड. व्हेन दे कम और एटलीस्ट दे स्टार्ट डूइंग देयर इंटर्नशिप, मोस्ट ऑफ देम उनको बहुत बड़ा सरप्राइज होता है, काइंड ऑफ अ धक्का लगता है. व्हाई इज दैट?
If you enjoy serving guests, doing problem solving and all, it should become a passion than a pressure or burden.
Chefs has brought so much into the hospitality now. They have become a front face.
Coffee shop used to be, the interaction used to be with the stewards or, supervisors and all. But right now, it's a live kitchen. You have chefs who are interacting with the guests, asking their preferences and all. There's a huge difference. If they are more interactive, again, the communication comes. So you need to have smart chefs who can talk and, take the dietary requirements and all.
आपके GM बनने तक का जो अभी तक का करियर रहा है, उसमें से when was the proudest moment you felt?
For 2 consecutive years, we had, got 9 out of 9 metrics in Holiday in Jaipur. That was something which I was very proud of, because I felt that I implemented the balanced scorecard successfully. If you have the right training, right recruitment, your process will be in place. If a process are in place, guests will be happy. And if a guests are happy, your finance will come automatically, the money will come. So that's something which covers everything. So that was something which I felt, yes, for 2 consecutive years, it was a proud moment for me.
Our today's guest is proof that resilience and passion can take you from trainee to top leadership. Welcome to HospeTalk. मैं हूँ आपका होस्ट विकास मेहरा और इस एपिसोड में हम बात करेंगे मिस्टर इमित अरोरा से, जो जनरल मैनेजर हैं IHG होटल्स एंड रिजॉर्ट्स के पिछले 23 सालों से. इन्होंने लीला, ताज, ललित जैसे आइकॉनिक ब्रांड्स को लीड किया है और अब हॉलिडे इन चंडीगढ़ ज़ीरकपुर के ऑपरेशंस को लीड कर रहे हैं. इस कन्वर्सेशन में आप जानेंगे उनके करियर का सबसे बड़ा टर्निंग पॉइंट, वो कैसे गेस्ट हैप्पीनेस और स्टाफ वेलबींग को बैलेंस करते हैं, और यंग होटेलियर्स के लिए उनकी क्या एडवाइस है जो लीडरशिप रोल्स में ग्रो करना चाहते हैं. सो वेदर यू आर अ होटल मैनेजमेंट ग्रेजुएट or hospitality professional or a leader shaping the industry, this conversation promises to bring you valuable insights and fresh inspiration. HospeTalk को ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब करें और अपने थॉट्स कमेंट्स में लिखें और हमारे दूसरे एपिसोड्स ज़रूर देखें जिनमें और भी इंस्पायरिंग स्टोरीज़ हैं. As I always say, let's listen, learn and lead together. Hi sir, welcome to HospeTalk. The first one, my usual one, I always say this. Tell us about your career journey. I mean, from the very beginning. कैसे आप become a hospitality का part?
Okay, first of all, thank you Vikas for having me on HospeTalk. If you ask me, why did I join? It's basically we owned a boutique hotel in Chandigarh, Kashmir, and my family used to run that. So from my childhood, I was inclined towards hospitality business. So I had done my hotel management from Manipal, from Vaksha, that's called Welcome Group Graduate School of Hotel Administration. And after passing out from there, I joined Leela Mumbai as a management trainee. From there, I went to Leela Bangalore, joined Taj Chandigarh, I was here. Then I went to Taj Exotica Goa. And then I was with Lalit, New Delhi, and I was then told to go to Chandigarh back again. And I started this Lalit Chandigarh. I opened that hotel. In 21, I joined IHG Holiday in Jaipur. I was there almost for 3 years, and then I came back to my hometown, and now I'm leading this hotel.
I was going through your LinkedIn profile, sir. आपने जहाँ जहाँ पे भी काम किया ना, it's not that कि you've made frequent changes. 7 साल, 6 साल, even current, right? When I compare to जनरली अगर मैं मोटा मोटा बात करूँ ना, बहुत 1-1.5 साल बाद, 2 साल बाद, 3 साल बाद यूजुअली जंप कर दी जाती है डेजिग्नेशन. What motivated you to stay or stick with one particular brand for इतने लंबे टाइम तक के लिए?
You know what happens, right now if you ask me, right now the trend is people are hopping job right, left, center and getting promotions. In our time when we started a career, it was always make sure that you when you're getting something as a position, you should stick to that area and learn and then start growing. So obviously I worked with Leela as a management trainee, moved to a different position. After every 2.5 years I was getting promotion, so obviously I had to stick to the job, do justice to the job and then move. So that was something which I was stable enough.
बट सर व्हाट मोटिवेट यू टू, एज आई सेड कि यूजुअली तो मतलब एसोसिएट लेवल तक मुझे समझ में आता है, बट इन योर केस इट्स एंटायरली डिफरेंट.
It's the culture which matters. It's a work work environment which matters a lot. So obviously in my opinion, if you ask me, I always have taken my job very seriously, and if the work culture is good, obviously you stick to that hotel.
ये बोल सकते हैं अच्छे बॉसेस थे.
Bosses, हाँ नहीं, bosses अच्छे थे. Wherever you have learning, wherever you feel that you're learning and you are being groomed into a leader, why not?
Absolutely. और सर 23 साल टॉप होटल्स में, what was the biggest turning point in your career?
When I was promoted as general manager, first I was running the department. Now I was supposed to run the hotel. So there's a huge difference. The responsibility comes, your leadership, you have to make strategies, you are, financial, you have to look into financial things. So the whole clear idea was that I have to treat and manage the 3 pillars of hospitality. That is your customer, your employees and the finance equally. That is the success of the hotel.
हर एक ब्रांड का अपना SOP है, अपना एक स्टाइल है इंडस्ट्री में बड़ा होने का. सो टॉकिंग अबाउट योर करंट ब्रांड IHG, हाउ इट इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम ललित, ताज?
IHG is a global brand, and Taj, Lalit, and Leela, they are iconic Indian brands. Everybody is excellent in their own way. IHG has, a huge global presence. It has strong loyalty programs, commitment to sustainability, etc. So, you can't compare. But yes, all our brands are good in their own way.
आपके GM बनने तक का जो अभी तक का करियर रहा है, उसमें से when was the proudest moment you felt?
When I joined IHG in 21, we have, matrix in the hotel, performance of the hotel, which includes your customer, which includes your colleagues, that is your employees, which includes your quality audits, it has finance. These are matrix which IHG has, 9 matrix. So for 2 consecutive years, we had, got 9 out of 9 matrix in Holiday in Jaipur. That was something which I was very proud of, because I felt that I implemented the balanced scorecard successfully. I'll give you a brief. Balanced scorecard, basically what happens if you have the right training, right recruitment, your process will be in place. If a process are in place, guests will be happy. And if a guests are happy, your finance will come automatically, the money will come. So that's something which covers everything. So that was something which I felt, yes, for 2 consecutive years, it was a proud moment for me.
वंडरफुल. ऑलमोस्ट मेरा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन का आंसर दे दिया आपने, बिकॉज आई वॉज अबाउट टू आस्क यू हाउ डू यू बैलेंस गेस्ट हैप्पीनेस एंड स्मूथ ऑपरेशंस.
It's all connected. What you said, I treat my employees as internal customers. If internal customers are happy, your external customer will be happy.
Absolutely.
So operations, what you're talking about, you need to make sure that you have the empowerment given to the people, right training, as I said before. SOP should be implemented religiously, and there has to be cross-department, meetings happening so that there's a smooth operation and guest satisfaction comes automatically.
Sir, COVID के बाद, when we all started coming back to our jobs, उसके बाद से अभी तक it has always been tough time. हमारी industry always have considered, अगर working cultures की बात करें, one of the toughest, right? In such scenarios, how do you keep your team motivated?
Okay, motivation. Yes, right now the main challenge in the hotel is your attrition.
Yes.
A lot of hotels are opening, but you don't have the quality staff. So obviously, motivating the people will have you make sure that your attrition is less. We have a lot of processes. What we do, like we have a town hall meetings where we appreciate all the employees in terms of guest satisfaction, if they get some reviews and all. I personally have one-on-one meeting randomly with the staff to understand about them.
Very nice.
So what happens,
wonderful.
I'm going to ask them, how's your family? What about your family? So it gives them a personal, this thing that I'm not talking about only professional life. I'm talking about personal life as well. So then we have skip level meeting, which will have no manager, only the employees will be there. So these are the things which matters. And if you ask me, what does the employee want? Food, good clean lockers, and uniform. You need to focus on these three things, and I'm sure they will be motivated.
Probably ये one of the toughest question होने वाला है आपके लिए पॉडकास्ट में. 20+ पॉडकास्ट लाइव हो चुके हैं और एवरी टाइम ना मेरे पास एक क्वेश्चन है, बहुत जेनरिक है, आपको भी मुझे लगता है आपकी स्वेट देख के पता लग गया. दे ऑलवेज आस्क कि सर वर्किंग आवर्स का क्या कर रहे हैं हमारे मैनेजर्स. So how do you take care of this? I mean,
working hours, you talk about extended
longer working hours, yes.
Okay, you know what? Working hours, yes, it is there. There's a challenge that you have long working as an all in hotel industry, but as IHG, as a brand, we have started implementing 8 weekly offs. Hotel industry used to have 4 or 6. We have 8 weekly offs for the staff and for the manager level also. We also have birthday leaves. We are giving them apart from maternity, we're giving them paternity leaves. So this will maintain the work-life balance. Especially the 8 offs has made a lot of difference. People can have a work-life balance, and when they are rewind themselves and they come to the work.
टेक्नोलॉजी की तरफ थोड़ा सा AI बहुत हॉट टॉपिक है, काफ़ी कुछ आ भी चुका है. What is your take on it? I mean, is it going to impact? So sorry, I just wanted to break this question. Is it going to impact our industry? किस हद तक impact करेगा? Will it be a good or a bad thing?
AI is already there in terms of front desk operation, in terms of personalized service, in terms of data analysis. It's already in. And yes, it increases the efficiency, but I would say we have to make sure that the warmth and human touch should not be compromised, because that's the soul of the hotel industry. That is something we have to keep in mind.
Done. जो हमारा न्यू कमर है, लड़के हैं जो भी हॉस्पिटैलिटी में, लाइक स्पेशली फॉर द फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर, उनको हमारी इंडस्ट्री ना बहुत ग्लैमरस लगती है. लाइक वी ऑल सूटेड बूटेड, प्लस पहले तो इतना सोशल मीडिया एक्टिव नहीं था, बट आज अगर हम बात करें, वी हैव गॉट सो मैनी चैनल्स वेयर शेफ आर वे मोर कूलर एज कम्पेयर टू प्रीवियस वंस. हमारे मैनेजर्स हैं, बहुत अच्छी अच्छी रील्स बनाते हैं, बहुत एजुकेशनल एंड फनी. बट when they come, or at least they start doing their internship, most of them उनको बहुत बड़ा सरप्राइज होता है, काइंड ऑफ अ धक्का लगता है. Why is that?
The hospitality looks glamorous from outside, but hard work is required. If you ask me, if you enjoy serving guests, doing problem solving and all, it should become a passion than a pressure or burden. That is something which I feel.
एंड आपके हिसाब से कौन सा एक जो मस्ट है कि एक स्किल मिनिमम अगर आप मतलब एक हॉस्पिटैलिटी स्टूडेंट में ये तो होना ही चाहिए?
I would say it's one word, CCR. If you break it into courtesy, competency and responsiveness of the staff, which is the backbone of the hospitality industry. Courtesy, you have to be courteous with the guest, respectful. Competency, giving the right service, personalized service. And responsiveness is basically providing service at the right time. This is something which makes a guest happy, and they would definitely come back. This is something a person should have. CCR is very important in the hospitality industry.
You being the GM today, or almost 20 plus years पहले मैनेजमेंट ट्रेनी, अगर आज आपको ये मौका मिले कि आप अपने यंगर सेल्फ को एक एडवाइस देना चाहते हैं, तो वो एडवाइस क्या होगी?
I would say don't just work hard, work smart. Okay, ask questions. Speak to look at your seniors, how they are handling complaints or how they're dealing with the guest. It's all matters on the shop floor. I know textbook knowledge is there, but that is something which is required.
You mentioned smart work, sir. कुछ थोड़ा सा एग्जाम्पल देकर बता सकते हैं कि लाइक जो नया लड़का है जो इंटर्नशिप करने आ रहा है, वो हार्ड वर्क के साथ साथ स्मार्ट वर्क कैसे कर सकता है?
क्या देखो, what happens smart work I am saying, because when you don't take internship as just a formal training,
जी,
take additional responsibilities. उससे क्या होगा, additional responsibility लेने से you will be into the picture with your mentor, your HODs. It's a whole world for you. This is the industry you're going to start with. So till the time you don't prove yourself as an intern, when intern checks out or passes out, definitely when he comes and apply for the job, he will get the job because he's performed well.
Yes.
So that is something which is required. Don't take it, ठीक है हो जाएगा
खाना पूर्ति के लिए
करने के लिए. You should have a mark of yourself that listen, this guy was good. We need to take him back when he finishes training.
और आपके हिसाब से what are the most common mistakes जो हमारे usually interns when they enter into a hotel for internship or even they are starting their career, तो वो common mistakes usually क्या commit कर लेते हैं?
Talk about starting their career, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Starting the career, I would say right now people are taking, jumping, hopping jobs. When you start your career, as you mentioned about me, you have to have a foundation strong. You should keep on learning. Don't be a failure. Start moving up and up ladder without getting the full knowledge, which can make you, a future. You will not do justice to the job. What position you're going to get. So yes, growth is important, but please get your foundation correct and keep on learning until the time you feel confident. You should not be moving only because of little money or promotion.
मैं अपना करियर का पहला इंटरव्यू देने जा रहा हूँ सर, मान लीजिए, और आप मेरा इंटरव्यू ले रहे हैं, तो व्हाट आर द बेसिक एट्रीब्यूट्स विच आई शुड फॉलो व्हाइल गिविंग इंटरव्यूज, और मैं स्टैंड आउट कैसे कर सकता हूँ?
आई वुड से when going for the interview, as we are taking the interview, when we take it, basically, you should show your passion. Textbook knowledge, again, I say, it's there. But you should talk about your interns' experiences, because what happens when you're on the shop floor, you learn a lot of things.
Yes.
So you talk about the experiences, about the internship, what you have done, it makes a lot of impact. It's not always theoretical knowledge.
Talking about beginning of the career, according to you, what matters the most, attitude or skills? Please don't say both.
No, I'll tell you, what happens, very good question. Skills can be taught. 2-3 couple of months.
Ji.
You need to have a positive attitude. Positive attitude will help you in growth, and it makes a base for you. So this industry needs a positive attitude, wherever you go. So that is something very important.
Talking about breaking the ice, management trainee जो आपका first year रहा था, I mean, tell us about that particular year. How toughest was it? Was it easy enough? वो experience.
When I joined Mumbai as a management trainee out of the hotel institute, that is something which is very structured. First year was, first of all, it's a classroom sessions. They make you sure that, your communication skills are improved or enhanced. There are a lot of lectures which takes place from all the, leadership courses and all.
Yes.
The most important is you go to each and every department and learn. Even KST, you're supposed to go and wash utensils, everything. They make sure that in 1 year, you have to cover all the departments, get into the nitty-gritty of it and understand the whole hotel, because you're going to run the hotel in the future. So, and obviously the next stage is specialization, but first year is something where they develop you as a hotelier.
मान लीजिए सर, मैंने आपको एक अपॉर्चुनिटी दिलवा दी, यू बीइंग द गेस्ट लेक्चरर ऑफ अ वेरी टॉप नॉच HM इंस्टीट्यूट. हाउ वुड यू जस्टिफाई दिस क्वेश्चन कि व्हाई इंटर्नशिप इज इम्पोर्टेंट?
When people are in the institutes, they talk about the classroom sessions and all. Internship is important because when you're coming on to the hotel, you learn the whole operations of the hotel, how it runs. So what happens, fine, you're talking about housekeeping, how to make bed, how much, it takes time, you do a, mock-up thing and all, but physically when you're doing it, you understand, how many rooms can be made in a day by one person. There are a lot of things which comes into the picture. So internship, don't take it as a formality again, I said, you learn a lot. This is the changing part of your career.
I'm sure you are front office में थे सर, है ना? तो सबसे फनीस्ट रिक्वेस्ट क्या आई है गेस्ट की आज तक?
ये रिक्वेस्ट तो बहुत आती रहती है, बट आई वुड नॉट से फनीस्ट. Recently it was an unusual request, I would say. We had a group checking in, and they at the last moment they said, we need to have a Krishna Ji's murti at the front desk, and people should, all your staff should, wish them as Radhe Radhe and all, and they were like religious on that thing. So obviously we arranged it, we did all this greetings and all. That was something nice, but it was very different. Last moment you're getting something request like this. Otherwise, front office has a lot of requests which happens, unusual requests.
No, तो वही तो पूछना है सर.
बहुत सी चीजें होती है. This is something which I'm talking about as in a formal chat.
Done sir. मान लीजिए कि आप आज हॉस्पिटैलिटी में नहीं हैं, तो आप क्या कर रहे होते हैं?
देखिए, मैं हॉस्पिटैलिटी में नहीं हूँ. एज आई टोल्ड यू, फ्रॉम चाइल्डहुड आई हैव सीन माय फैमिली रनिंग होटल एंड ऑल्सो आई नेवर थॉट ऑफ एनीथिंग एल्स. आई विल बी वेरी फ्रैंक ऑन इट बिकॉज आई हैव ग्रोन सीइंग दैट.
ऐसा कोई मिथ है हॉस्पिटैलिटी का विच यू वांटेड टू ब्रेक?
इट्स अ इजी जॉब, नो स्किल्स रिक्वायर्ड, एनीबडी कैन डू इट. I'm telling you, this is something which people feel, and I'm sure you know it, but you need to understand, you need to have, apart from classroom knowledge, communication skills, problem solving, handling people from different culture, the guests, and it is not an easy thing. It's a skill which is required. Hospitality makes you street smart. Let's be frank on it.
And I must say that ये हुआ है genuinely, at least मेरे parents के साथ हुआ है. So guest came in, वो बैठे हैं, तो I mean हम पंजाबी, मुंडा की करता है, कहते जी होटल जॉब करता है. कहते अच्छा, बस फिर तो बड़ी मजे की जॉब होनी है, सारा दिन एसी च रहना, सूट बूट पा के रहना. कहते हाँ जी, होता उन्हें पूछो जो कर रहे हैं.
पहले तो होता था शेफ है, अच्छा बावर्ची, अब चेंज हो गया. शेफ्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, दे आर हाईएस्ट पेड दिस थिंग. पहले तो था बावर्ची बन गया है. मतलब थिंग्स हैव चेंज्ड नाउ सर, इट्स रिवॉल्व.
आई मीन अगेन, अगर मैं सोशल मीडिया की बात करूँ ना, देन देयर इज अ वॉर अमंग एवरीबडी, दैट इंक्लूड्स मी एज वेल, कि मेरे फॉलोअर्स बढ़ जाएं. मैं जिस भी, अगर मैं किसी भी शेफ़ की प्रोफाइल के ऊपर जा रहा हूँ ना, मेरे से ज़्यादा फॉलोअर्स हैं और हम इतना काम करते हैं एंड एवरीथिंग. बट आई थिंक शेफ्स हैज़ brought so much into the hospitality now. They have become a front face.
No, that's what I'm saying. पहले क्या होता था, for the coffee shop, like breakfast, most important meal of the in the hotel for the guests. The coffee shop used to be, the interaction used to be with the stewards or supervisors and all. But right now, it's a live kitchen. You have chefs who are interacting with the guests, asking their preferences and all. There's a huge difference. They are more interactive. Again, the communication comes. So you need to have smart chefs who can talk and, take the dietary requirements and all.
And it puts so huge impact on the hotel services as well. I must 100%. Say that. I've seen chefs now, they just do not make sure that the food is prepared according to their taste, but they eventually go on the table and ask them.
No, I'll tell you क्या होता है कि देखो, आप you have a cyclic menu for the coffee shop everywhere, but chefs का क्या होता है, for long staying guests, they particularly meet them for long staying. Okay sir, क्या खाना आपको बताइए, you're a long staying guest, should I make something like a home style and all, so that matters. So that is something more this thing involvement is there now.
If you get a chance to have a dinner with any hospitality leader, who would it be and why? और क्या बात होगी सर?
नहीं बात देखो, let me tell you, I have my MD, Mr. Sudeep Jain, who's the MD for SWA. I've been interacting with him, but I would say that, would like to have dinner with him because, he's got a vision of getting IHG hotels. There are a lot of hotels which are signing in SWA, a lot of hotels which have been signed. It's all because of his dedication and leadership. His vision is great. IHG should be the one who should be there in SWA. India, we have signed so many hotels. Himachal, we have signed. Punjab, we are signing. So IHG is something, a brand which is visible now.
Rapid fire round. I'll just ask a simple question. एक या दो वर्ड से ज़्यादा आंसर नहीं सर.
क्वेश्चन में डिपेंड करता है ना कितना बड़ा क्वेश्चन.
नहीं आपको देने एक या दो में सर.
Okay.
All right. 5-star dining or street food? What's your guilty pleasure?
Fine dining.
One hotel trend you think is overrated?
Open concept bathroom, which hinder your privacy. This is something I feel. When you go with the family and all, obviously, it is not the right. I feel that way.
One rule in hospitality you secretly don't agree with?
Secretly don't agree with.
It will be an open secret now, but yeah.
Work-life balance. But obviously, IG, we have done a lot of taken initiatives.
All right, sir. A hotel brand other than your own you secretly admire?
Oberoi Hotel for its luxurious product.
Guest reviews, more helpful or more painful?
Helpful. It gets you, analyze the complaint and get with the permanent countermeasure.
If you could ban one type of guest behavior forever, what would it be?
Disrespecting staff.
100% agreed. Which is tougher, managing owners or managing guests?
They both are connected. I'll tell you what. As I said before, if you're getting the guests, okay, what goes to the bank matters to the owners. If a guests are happy, your business is doing well, owners will be happy automatically.
Done, sir. Luxury hotels or mid-scale? Where is the real future?
Both are required for this industry. Both have different segments.
What's the one hospitality truth no one talks about openly?
Again, I would say work-life balance.
If you had to choose high occupancy with low rates or low occupancy with high rates, what would you choose? High rates.
Low occupancy with high rate because you'll have footfall in F&B and other facilities of the hotel.
Done, sir. The last question, via this podcast, what message you wanted to go give it to newcomers? A hospitality professional who is seeking help, moving one step ahead in the hierarchy, and third to any other general managers of the hotel.
Okay, I think first one is be passionate about job, be focused. Second is don't do rapid movement of your changing of job, which is something you need to look into. And for general managers, obviously, I don't want to say anything on that. we all are, on the same page.
Done, sir. Thank you so much. बहुत मजा आया सर आपसे बात करके.
It was pleasure
and
speaking with you as well.
It was an honor to have you on HospeTalk. I hope आप ऐसे ही रहें.
Thank you so much.
ऐसे ही hospitality industry में contribute करते रहें सर. Thank you so much.
Thank you.